now that I'm really in the sourdough world and understanding how it works and figuring out these recipes, I realized something that stops a lot of people when they first start to do sourdough. And it actually stopped me when I was first starting to do sourdough as well, is this fear of not knowing what to do or having failed bakes. You need to understand you're gonna mess up so many times. You're gonna have so many flat sourdough pucks. They're gonna be artisan loaves that come out of the oven 2 inches tall, and they're just dense and you can't even cut through them. I had a loaf I physically could not cut through. I was wrestling with this loaf and I just couldn't cut through this incredibly thick crust, and it was just dense. It was a disaster. And I got very, very discouraged, and it can be really easy to get discouraged with sourdough. But the thing to remember is that everybody has awful bakes at the beginning. And if you just kind of embrace it and say, okay, what caused this to be incredibly flat? Or what caused this to have an insanely hard crust or brown too quick, or whatever it is? If you just kind of embrace the mistakes, you can learn so much from the process. And then after a while, you get to a point where you can come up with your own recipes. You can start to build your own sourdough recipe book because you understand how this amazing thing called sourdough works. So really, the thing to remember is just to keep trying. If you absolutely epically fail, go in your closet, cry a little bit, have some chocolate, do whatever you need to deal with it, but then try again. Because before you know it, you're gonna be making sourdough on a consistent basis. It's gonna be your friend. You're gonna name it. You're gonna like spending time with it. It's no longer gonna be this awful jar in the corner that's mocking you. So just get to know your sourdough, keep trying, don't stop trying. That's the really big one. And then just enjoy the process.